Good evening and welcome on an absolutely gorgeous evening here in Lancaster, Pennsylvania at the Clipper Magazine Stadium for Baseball U Team Camp. Got Baseball U Poconos versus Baseball U Farnholtz to finish this one out. And on the mound for Baseball U Farnholtz is number 36, and that is Logan Hines. And that first pitch is hit right back at him. He gyros himself on that. That might have smarted a little bit. He makes the play. And
yeah,
give him a lot of credit to be able to stay with it. Is he still feeling that one?
Yeah, that one came right back at him.
And I didn't even get the number of the player that was at the plate.
Man, that's a tough spot to be in.
Well, Matthew Williams is out there. He might have been the one at the plate because he was hitting from the left side. Yeah, he's worried about it.
Williams.
All right. To see Hines back up on his feet.
That's just a tough spot to be in from a pitcher standpoint because trying to stick with it mechanically when you know you're in pain.
Nick Penn's over there at center field doing a great job. White balance looks good.
Yeah, I think so. Tough lighting scenario this fine evening, but nonetheless, I think we look pretty good.
Hines trying to walk it off and see if he can go back on the bump.
Be a faker is going to invest in a new iPad here. It's not holding up.
She's been around a little bit, hasn't she?
Yeah. I need a... Yeah, he's trying to gather himself, but man, it's not an easy task right there. He got it pretty good.
He's probably gonna, if he decides to try, he'll throw a couple pitches, but I don't know. It's tough.
Yeah. On that note, I'm gonna try to see if I can get us a another on-screen radar built here. So why don't
you want to step away?
Yeah, it looks like.
Yeah, we're gonna get a new pitcher. Looks like Jordan Chu's gonna come in. I believe that's Jordan Chu.
Yeah, I mean, not a bad move here. Chu can come in, and then if he's able to kind of walk that off, might have an opportunity to see him a little bit later in the game.
All right. We'll take a quick break. All right, we'll be right back. So credit to Logan Hines as he's gotten himself back on the mound. Back on the mound. How about that one?
Back.
Yeah, back.
Is that like the on deck dogs?
Yeah, exactly. And first pitch is high for a ball. So he faces number 3, Tyler Greb. That ball's a line shot to left field. So Greb, now a 1-out base runner.
Good piece of hitting.
Yeah, real nice piece of hitting.
Not easy to do either when you think a little bit of a delay after you had a count that you were essentially having to deal with. A little bit of a injury timeout.
Joel Ryrich will now step at the plate with a runner at first base and 1 out. Here's the first pitch to him. Low and inside for a ball. Last pitch coming in at 76 miles an hour. Here's a 1-0 pitch. Ball's hit softly to third. It's going to be a tough play. Wyrich getting down the line. They're not going to make a play. Throw to second base. Gets back in time. Runners now at first and second base and only 1 out. Mason Drozall now to face Logan Hines. First pitch to Drozall. That one's going to find the hole. What a diving play. Nice play to save a run. Great play down there at shortstop. And I think that might be, if that's 55, I think it is.
Oh, that's
it looked like
Big Joe T.
Joe Chiroli, yeah. I was going to say 55, Joe Chiroli.
Chiroli,
yeah.
he's a beast in the field, man. No doubt about it.
He's got the build of a catcher, and he plays like a shortstop. That's pretty amazing. So now the bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a miss. A big swing and a miss. By number 7, Julian Lopez. Lopez at a PM East School District. Class of 22 with a 3.4 GPA. And that 0-1 pitch finds its mark. It's now 0-2 to Julian Lopez. Stands at 6'1", 190 pounds. Here's the 0-2 pitch from Hines. There's a shot to left field, falling quickly. That'll fall for a base hit. A run will score. What? Oh, what? What's that? He sent in runners. It must have been the 5th batter. We'll leave it to Mike Guy. Mike Guy just tells his guys to keep going, knowing it was the 5th batter. He talk about a guy that's on point with everything.
Oh, yeah, no. There's absolutely no detail missed by Mike Guy. We saw a bunt the last inning, and we knew it was intentional. And he's the guy coaching third base, so he's going to coach every single game, every single inning as if it's the real deal. That'll be the first to tell you.
All right, well, Team Pocono puts a run on the board. Runner 2, I guess, on the board. I don't not keep it score, but we'll go to the bottom half. We'll see you after this break.
One.
All right, we move to the bottom of the first inning. Christian Macaron on the mound for Baseball U Poconos. First batter he will face is Michael Morrow as he takes that first pitch over for a strike call. Morrow wearing number 4. And that 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball over for a strike, so he's quickly down 0-2 to Christian Macaron. Oh, strike 3, struck him out on a nasty breaking ball, and here it is again.
Wow.
Nice work by Macaron. That ball's going to find its way to right field for a base hit. We're moving fast and furious here. Joe Tiroli now at the plate. It's a humpback liner for a base hit to left field. And the hit parade continues for Team Farnholtz.
Yeah, these guys are sitting dead red. They're seeing up strikes, and they are putting good barrel on the ball.
So we didn't see who was up at the plate who got the hit prior to Tiroli. But I'm assuming it's a catcher because they just spelled him at second base. Oh, you know who it might be? That's Logan Hines, I bet. It is.
Wow.
Talk about gritty. Not the mascot for the Flyers.
No, not the Flyers mascot. That's good.
No. That ball's lifted to deep right center field. That ball's going to fall for a base hit. Waving a runner around. That might be, I think that is, it's tough to see the numbers. Sorry.
Number 13 is Luke, a hard knock, base knock.
That's number 18 that scored.
So Vilcox was the courtesy runner. Tiroli pretty excited about his running ability, celebrating with Mike Guy. But hard knock. Absolutely put his own HBO special together on that one.
That first pitch is over for a strike call to number 21, Lucas Mullen. The runners at second and third. And another base hit to left field. One run will score. They'll hold the runner at third. As Hard Knock stops there. And Tiroli crosses the plate. And that's 5 batters. So we'll go to a break and be back the top half of the second with your score 3-1 Poconos, Farnholtz, I should say. Move to the top of the second inning. Team Farnholtz picks up 3 in the bottom of the first inning as they lead 3-1 over Poconos. Back on the mound is Logan Hines, who's fighting off that tough shot he took off the, I believe, the left leg. Ends up delivering in the bottom half of the first with a big base hit, scoring a run. That ball's cued off the bat. Going to be a tough play for third. And they get him. Nice play over there at third base.
Yeah, this is just way to go through the baseball. Talk all the time about you need to shorten your throws, keep you on point, and Luke Hardknock.
Yep, Hardknock over at third base, playing it well. That's not anything new for us to see.
Having himself a Saturday night special here.
That first pitch is over for a strike call. Looks like that's number 10. I believe that's Dylan Sparks. Takes that next pitch over for a strike call, so it's quickly 0-2 to him. And the 0-2 pitch. High for a ball.
All right. That's it.
Here's the 1-2 pitch from Logan Hines. Strike 3, struck him out looking. Wow. And Hines is dealing after taking that ball off the leg.
Yeah, I mean, some people need caffeine and coffee. Some people just need a ball off the leg to just get you all dialed in. This guy's all pitching like he's all jacked up on Mountain Dew.
As long as he's not throwing Grandpa Chip's war medals over the bridge. Big swing and a miss is Hines. Right around 80, 81 miles an hour.
Yeah, some pop in the mitt. And speaking to a lot of these college coaches, a lot of interest in some of the guys they've been seeing today. And I think we had 11 teams. Went through a defensive showcase. So you can go back and watch that. 2 sessions on the playlist, one for the AM, one for the PM. And we got the Cracker Jack prize, too. The things you didn't see today. So we got hitting that we had in the tunnel with the Rapsoda data on screen. And after this weekend, we'll be cutting that up and posting that as a whole nother hitting string for coaches to check out and players to be able to cut up.
Jack Smale fouls that one straight back in the stands.
I'm pretty sure that Baseball U Philly director Jimmy Golden, I can definitely tell when he has a lot on his mind and he's not sleeping, because you generally get these emails or text messages from him. Hey, what do you think about this? And so I think like 7 days ago we were talking, we're like, can we get 11 teams through a showcase in one day and play 5 games? Sure we can. I mean, why not? We can make that happen. And now, hot off the press, the speaking of Baseball U Philly, the 14U squad, they won. So a good day for the 13s and 14s.
Wow, nice.
16's tied, 0-0, like soccer.
Yeah,
No extra innings.
no extra innings on the time limit. 16's tied. Fast and furious, man.
Talk about a prolific program here.
Yeah. Not many minutes of a day on a weekend in the fall that he's not getting some kind of results from somewhere. But I think it speaks to the vision that Jimmy has had for this organization. I mean, being a member of the Arcadia staff in its own right is a lot to take on, but when you see the success and the kids getting the opportunities at the next level over just the last 2 years, I mean, that's the hardest kind of thing to really kind of wrap your head around. You now have the siblings, the little brothers, the friends of the family, and more importantly, those coming up in the baseball community. It's like, hey, there's something different that's going on here from a development standpoint. Oh, my.
Jack Smale puts a charge into that one in center field. But getting under it is number 12, Mikey Amrine.
Man, that sounded good coming off the
Sure
bat.
did.
That's all I know.
He hit it pretty deep. That'll end this half inning. We'll go to a break and be right back. And we move to the bottom of the third inning. Christian Macarone back on the mound for the Poconos squad of Baseball U. First batter he will face this half inning is number 11, I believe. That's number 11. Brian Curry. He hits that one up the middle for a base hit to center field. Curry taking an aggressive turn at first base.
Yeah, I just like the approach, man. You got to be ready anytime you get the bat in your hand. You got to be thinking, I'm hitting. And then anything else, you kind of make the adjustment, the change. Some of the younger guys, I've seen it time and again, they just like, oh, I like to take the first pitch. I just think it's absolutely nutso because the farther you go and the higher level that you play, I mean, how successful are you going to be if you're automatically willing to start every count 0-1? Because if you're that guy who's like, oh, I got to take the first pitch, that's the mentality. You're like, oh, you know what? I'm going to hit down 0-1.
My philosophy is don't give the pitcher an opportunity to get ahead of you. Don't give him a chance.
No.
Because now you're thinking too much. He's got you off balance. That pitch is over for a strike call.
Well, I think the other part is, too, you get in a position that some of these pitchers, you're actually giving them more pitches because they're like, all right, well, this guy's going to take the first pitch. I'm just throwing a fastball and letting it ride.
Umpire says that Ryan Cavanaugh went. So count quickly 1-2 to Ryan Cavanaugh. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to short. Across the diamond as that was gets away. And a run will score as Brian Curry crosses the plate.
A lot going on that one.
Big time.
I mean, right out of the gate.
Had a funny spin on it, too. Tough one.
Yeah, it did, and then you see it kind of get away.
Oh, no.
I know, that was a different play.
Yeah, it was a different play.
Wow. The old replay system having hiccups. Generally, after 13 hours of broadcasting, even the processor is like, anybody got a water, maybe? Something?
Might want to curl up with his blankie. Pitches on the outside corner for a strike call to number 34. I believe that's 34, Jared Laff. And indeed it is. Laugh out of Central Bucks East. Got a 3.7 GPA. Swing and a miss. Blows that one by him. Count even to 2-2. Oh, nice breaking pitch. And a throw down at first. And that'll be the second out of the inning. Jordan Chu now steps to the plate with 2 outs. He's at a Central Bucks South. Big swing and a miss by Chu. He's 5'7", 130 pounds. He's a second baseman, right-handed pitcher. We've seen him throw a little bit. Does a real nice job on the bump. He's got a 3.9 GPA. Oh, nice breaking pitch over for a strike call. Swing and a miss, drop third strike, throw down to first, and that will retire the side. We'll go to a break. Be back with Team Pocono to the plate in just a few.
One.
All right, we move to the top half of the inning. And it's number 4, Michael Morrow. Morrow out of Chamonix High School. 5'8", 140 pounds. He's a second baseman shortstop. We've seen him pitch a little bit our time with the Baseball U program. That first pitch is over for a strike call. He's facing number 2, Jerry Lambert. That ball's pounded to short. Tiroli with the opportunity to get the play across the diamond, and he gets him.
Again, though, I like it. You know, aggression. See the ball in the strike zone. Do what you can. Get barrel on it. But hey, hats off to Morrow. It was a good location, and Tiroli just gobbling everything up out there.
Time called at the plate. I believe that's number 22, Christian Macaron. It's a switch hitter. That first pitch is outside for a ball. Macaron out of ES South School District, class of 22. He's got a 3.8 GPA and a 1080 SAT.
The old pitcher-catcher, making sure that they're on the same page there. Kind of interesting, though. Nobody on.
Want to talk about how they want to pitch Macaron?
Well, this dude does some damage, man. Talk about a kid that swings a heavy bat. Oh, boy.
Yeah, powerful build. First pitch is over for a strike call. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball bounces up there for a ball. Count even at 1-1 a Christian Macaron. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Pitch got away from him a little bit. It's now 2-1.
Good job, though, being kind of patient, not trying to be too over-aggressive. Obviously knows what it is he wants to drive.
And that 2-1 pitch hits the outside corner for a strike call.
It's pretty funny right now. It looks like Macaron's looking for something middle in, and Morrow is hanging on, trying to push him out, hanging on the outside, but two worlds about to collide here.
And he keeps
he's
working
going away
outside.
from him.
Yep.
The chess matches here, though, is too often too many guys will actually try to climb deeper into the box as far as closer to the plate, try to reach the outside corner, but you don't really want to do it or else you're setting yourself up and giving up some ground, inviting the inside pitch.
Nice breaking balls. Macaron hits that one foul.
Yeah, all the way down into the corner. Nick Penza and our entire BFA camera crew. Charles Hope out in center field. Josh Davidson in third. Actually survived the Lancaster Barnstormer tunnel. Oh, boy.
That ball's hit deep to left field, man. Talk about some opposite power. Macaron chugging into second, and he stops there with a stand-up double.
My word.
Wow. Talk about a ball jumping off the bat.
Yeah, I mean, it was just a really good battle overall, seeing these guys here. But he wins that one. Kept trying to get him to go inside, inside, and then even on the outside pitch, he just absolutely tattoos it by just throwing his hands out on it.
Yeah, that ball definitely jumped off the bat at Macaron. Big swing and a miss. Someone trying to go yard is Robert Farino. He's out of PM East School District. Stands at 6'1", 190. And that one's hit softly to short. Cut off there by Hard Knock. And they get him. Did he say they get him? He did say they got him. All right. Let's see that one again. Oh, yeah. Good call by the umpire.
Good communication over there on the left side of the infield for Team Farnholtz.
Hard Knock calling it down there at third base. That pitch is low for a ball. I believe this is number 23. Big Matthew Williams. And a 1-0 pitch is on the outside corner for a strike call. The 1-1 pitch, just a bit outside. It's now 2-1. There's a 2-1 pitch to Williams. Bounces up there for a ball. Count moves to 3-1 to Williams. Christian Macarone just 90 feet away. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Bounces up there as he loses Williams. So there's runners at first and third with only one out. That'll bring up number 3, Tyler Greb, at a PM East School District. Greb has a 3.5 GPA, and he hits that one hard to third. Hard Knocks decides to go across the diamond, and he says they held the bag and they get him. So the run does not count. That will end the inning. We'll be back after the short break here on BFA. Welcome back to Clipper Magazine Stadium here in beautiful Lancaster, Pennsylvania on a gorgeous summer night. Still summer. We still have about 4 or 5 days left before fall. On the mound for Team Poconos is number 23, Matthew Williams. Williams stands at 6'4", 215 at a ES North School District. And the first batter he will face for Team Farnholtz. I believe that's number 51, Joseph Hughes. Actually 54. It is a 51. So I can't get to sorry, partner.
No worries.
Joseph Hughes at the plate out of Council Rock North. 6'2", 175. I think
that was nasty. Wow. At least we're not in a business where there's hot microphones and.
Did she say something?
I don't know. You finally put one of our camera operators somewhere she can't get hit by a ball technically, and She needs to be put in timeout for
We should put her in
colorful
timeout.
language.
Yeah, well,
Well,
I thought Hughes went after that one, but I guess they didn't appeal. He swings and misses at that one.
dude, that's nasty.
Yeah, I was looking at his warm-up tosses. I was like, there is so much bite on his breaking pitch.
Well, Coach had just said, we were talking to him when he came over here, and he says he's got really good stuff. He's still finding exactly how to use it.
Swinging and miss. There's a throw down to first base. And they get him.
Man, he was not kidding. Got some dirty stuff there. Not easy to catch. I know that.
I was just sitting back, and as he was throwing his warm-up tosses, I'm like, oh, there's a lot of bite.
Yeah,
a lot of bite.
Melchior, you could tell there. He was like, oh, boy. He knew it was breaking. He didn't anticipate it to break that much.
Got to bring up Evan Hale now with one out. Starts him off with a fastball at 80 miles an hour over first strike call. Evan Hale out in the Chamonix High School. And that breaking pitch is slammed foul. Poor Josh Davidson down there. He's going to come back with a tick. And that one got away just a little bit. Wow. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So Williams having himself an inning.
He's standing tall out there. He is bringing it.
2 outs now. Stepping to the plate. Looks like number 15, Ryan Murphy. The first pitch to Murphy is a breaking ball low and away for a ball. And that 1-0 pitch finds the strike zone and an 81-mile-an-hour fastball, so the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that one gets away a little bit. It's now 2-1.
Things are crazy.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball over for a strike call. Williams climbing the ladder now at 83 miles an hour.
Yeah, Williams is he's comfortable right now. I mean, quiet confidence going on right now. He's mixing up his pitches, hitting his spots. I love the fact that he's willing to throw the dirty ball there. Have confidence in your catcher. Don't hold back. I think a lot of times some guys that have good put-out stuff that goes in the dirt, sometimes they try to pull back from it, but he's not. Williams going right to work here.
Strike 3 struck him out. Williams. Matthew Williams having himself an inning. So here it is. The final strike to Ryan Murphy. Right at the knees on the inside corner. We'll go to a break. Back here on BFA. Top half of the inning when Team Pocono now coming to the plate. They face Michael Morrow. Their first pitch is high for a ball. As he faces number 4. And that is Joel Wyrich. Wyrich at a PM West School District, class of 22, has a 4.0 GPA, a 1080 SAT. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Morrow, get him to chase. Ball's cued right back to Morrow, and he'll flip over to first. And Wyrich is retired. And with 1 out, that'll bring up number 34, Mason Drozal. Out of Stroudsburg School District, class of 22 senior, 3.5 GPA. First pitch is fouled away. Count. Ooh. What are the chances? They're just sitting there by themselves and almost get hit with a baseball.
The old ricochet off the facade.
They better play the lottery.
Yeah.
I want to play the lottery.
That pitch is popped up. First base side. And that's out of play. Jarrett Laugh back behind the dish for Team Farnholtz. There's the pitch from Morrow as it bounces up there for a ball. Count now 1-2 to Morrow. And a 1-2 pitch gets away from him. It's now even at 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch to Drozal. Oh, nice breaking pitch. We fought that one off.
Man. Strong move there by Nick Penza. Camera well on the first base side.
He's working it.
Yeah.
Like a champ. Oh, he gave us a little salute.
Yeah, he looked like he was. Looks like he was at some kind of like dance party. He's like, just spin, man. And, yeah, just bust it.
He's got the moves like Jagger.
He's been waiting all day for his hat to come into play. So now it's
Ooh, that one just missed.
now it's the exact right time of day for that hat.
Wait, you think a cold front's coming through? Is that why he needs it?
He's prepared.
Yeah, he's-
Winter's coming,
yeah.
as they used to say on Game of Thrones. Oh,
Turned on that one, but
boy.
that's about, I would say, a good 60 feet foul.
Man, he absolutely yanked on that one.
There's a 3-2 pitch, and he walked him. So Drozal, nice at bat there. With a runner at first base, that'll bring up number 7, and that is Julian Lopez. Throw over to first base, not in time. Nice cut by Lopez, but no contact. Lopez with some nice size, 6'1", 190. Primary position is outfield. Class of 22 senior. He's got good grades. Go back over to first base, not in time. So Lopez has a 3.4 GPA and 1120 SAT score. The ball lifted to center field, hit fairly deep. But underneath it is Mikey Amrine, who makes the catch.
Amrine just seems to have ESP a lot, knowing where the ball is going to be. He sets himself up. I've talked about this before. You know, you pay attention to what he's doing pre-pitch. He makes good adjustments, pays attention, makes sure he's on the same page as the catcher. So he kind of plays the probability game about where the ball could be hit if, in fact, they make contact.
First pitch is inside for a ball. To number 15, John Mercury. And Mercury checks his swing. It's now 2-0. Mercury, another switch hitter on this Pocono squad.
Versatility seems like to be a theme of the day. Got to be able to put yourself in a position that you can climb into the lineup more than one way.
Jeez Louise.
That'll wake you up. That will wake you up, yes.
Is there a target that's open? I mean, you said Drew. Oh, boy. Throw it to first base, not in time.
I just got that.
There's a ball hit to deep right field, but it's going to stay in the park at the warning track, and the catch is made. Let's see if we can get who that was. Is that number 15?
Yeah, it's Ryan Murphy.
Ryan Murphy. Played it perfectly. Didn't have to move.
No.
He was at the warning track. All right. Well, that'll end this inning. We'll go to a break. We'll be back the next half. All right, we're back as we move to the bottom half of the inning. Team Farnholtz coming to the plate as they face Matthew Williams, who had a heck of a stint on the mound last half inning. First pitch is a fastball, 80 miles an hour over for a strike call as he faces Mikey Amrine. Amrine out of Neshaminy High School. And a one pitch bounces up there for a ball. It's now 1-1. Amrine still just a junior. It's 5'8", 135. Has a 3.5 GPA. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Low for a ball.
Yeah, Mikey Amrine, man. This guy always dialed in. Looking for every opportunity from an RBI. He's like, I'm all in. A little bit of a different spot we're seeing him in here, but generally speaking, he's the guy who went up there with the bat in his hand when there's runners in scoring position. So he gets a chance to kind of just worry about himself. Doesn't seem to happen too often. This Baseball U Philly Farnholtz lineup, they are able to produce offensively in a big, big way.
Count now full to Mikey Amrine. There's the 3-2 pitch. Low for a ball is Amrine. Will take his free pass to first base. So with nobody out, that'll bring up Michael Morrow. Morrow, another Neshaminy pocket. There goes Amrine. He's going to steal that one without a throw. Man, he got a great jump.
Got a great jump. That was had a lot of momentum going in that slide as he overshot the bag.
About to say Neshaminy, another Neshaminy product, Michael Morrow. Second baseman shortstop. That pitch is over for a strike call. 5'8", 140. Has a 3.59 GPA. Amrine fakes. He's going to go this time as the ball gets by the catcher.
Apparently there's a catching coach in the stands.
Well, I didn't hear it.
I'm still kind of chuckling to myself because I'm not too far removed from those days.
Oh, nice pitch to Morrow. It's just a bit maybe high and inside. Matthew Williams still trying to find that groove he had last time on the mound. He's got Mikey Amrine at third base in scoring position. That one gets away, and Amrine will cross the plate, and Morrow will head his way down to first base.
Hey, Amrine, some heads-up base running, no hesitation. Ends up getting another run on the board for Team Farnholtz.
Michael Morrow at first base, and that'll bring up Logan Hines. Ball slammed to the right field side, but out of play. How about that? Something in the distance there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Wasn't expected.
Wouldn't be a Jimmy Golden baseball day.
You know, your microphone's hot, just so you know.
Just being honest.
It's true.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a Jimmy Golden baseball event if there wasn't any lightning. That's true. But it was in the distance. Far, far in the distance. That ball's lifted to center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Hines having himself a day, and that ball's thrown a bit high, but nice backup by Matthew Williams.
Yeah. He found himself in the right spot, making a big play.
So Team Farnholtz just keeping the pressure on Team Pocono. That guy over at third base is always up to something. That coach over there at third base. First pitch is over for a strike call to Joe Tiroli. And that 0-1 pitch catches the outside corner. It's now quickly 0-2. Oh, nice shot, taking the ball the opposite way. Tiroli put a charge into that one. That's going to go all over the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes the second. And Tiroli will stop at second base with a double.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this. He's constantly working hard. I know we say that a lot in the showcase circuit, but here's a guy who prides himself on getting additional opportunities, but he only gets them by earning, and, man, he just continues to play an all-around good game.
That ball jumped off his bat and got out to right field to the wall quickly.
Kid's a beast.
So with Tiroli at second base, that'll bring up number 13, Luke Hardnock.
Hardnock got things started early in this one with a nice shot.
With the exception of one play, he's been holding it down at third base real nice today, too. There's a shot to deep center field, taking it back, but tracking it nicely. Oh, and they double up Tiroli.
Well, he thought it was an absolute.
He thought it was over his head.
And I think either way, I believe it might have been the 5th batter of the inning.
Yeah, it might have been. See who that was in center field. Playing the position well. That.
Number 24.
That's 24.
34, maybe.
Oh, that's
34.
34. That's Mason Drozel.
Yeah.
Nice job.
Having himself an evening.
All right, we'll go to a break. We'll be back. All right, move to the top of the 5th inning. Jordan Chu on the mound out of Central Buck South for Team Farnholtz. Oh, good cut. First pitch, man.
Okay.
Wow.
Well,
All
anyway,
right, that'll wake you up.
That was pretty close.
Not me. It's close to you.
Waking everybody up back here. Oh, nice breaking pitch. Just missed. We have Dylan Sparks at the plate. There's a fastball over for a strike call. We were talking about it during the break. Jordan Chu is one of those pitchers, perfect middle reliever, at least in my perspective. Pitches to contact, lets his defense do the work, doesn't try to overpower you, and gets it done. Oh, another one. Good.
Wow.
Did that get him?
That was close.
I don't know. Holy cow.
Close quarters here, man.
I tell you, Dylan Sparks did a nice job on the mound today, too. Real nice job. He's got great breaking stuff.
Very poised.
Yeah, that too. Agreed. Ball hit up the middle. It's got eyes, and that's going to go for a base hit. Sparks, another one having himself a day.
When you're dialed in, confidence breeds more confidence. He's got it right now. I still love the Poconos, the Baseball U Poconos logo. They have like a deer head in the middle.
I never noticed it.
Yeah, in the middle of the U, it's a deer head.
Is it really? Sure it's not elk? Since it's up in Poconos.
Oh, boy.
So, I'm chuckling because, to your point, you don't miss a trick. Mikey Amrine, before the pitch came in, he's watching the catcher, and he starts moving. He knows where the pitch is, and he's constantly moving. I love it. There's the throw down to second base, and he beats it. So Sparks steals second base. Almost looked like a delayed steal.
I think they're going to take another look at this one.
Uh-oh. Throw beat him. Oh, he got him.
Yeah.
He got him on the bottom of the shoe.
Gotta love replay, man.
Oh, I'm sure the umpires love it, too.
Umpire's best friend.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that thing is there. It's using a delay, right? It's like, strike! And then he's arguing. It's like, what are you doing? Just delaying the information. Don't kill the messenger. I think it works.
Chu steps off. Doesn't like what's going on there at second base with Dylan Sparks. Sparks taking plenty of turf out there, if you will. Oh, check swing. And all runners will be safe.
It's funny, these college umpires, I don't know how often they have to deal with dead ball areas directly behind home plate because there's equipment. It's a different wrinkle.
Fungo screen, the tent. Yeah, I don't think they have to typically deal with that.
We have so much equipment actually here today. I kind of feel like it looks like a BFA yard sale.
Oh, ground ball to hole, base hit. A run will score. And Team Pocono puts another run on the board.
Did what? Oh, yeah. I know. I saw it earlier.
I should have told me. I would have. I'll talk to Troy. See if we can get him to Bluetooth it into Troy. See the events guy?
Is that the class unlocked?
All right, Christian Macaron at the plate. That pitch gets away. And the runners advance.
Hour 15. Goes to 1:50.
And the pitch is outside for a ball. Christian Macaron absolutely pummeled a baseball the opposite way last time up.
Yeah, it was
And it was all his hands.
Yeah, it was a big chess match. Like, are we going to throw into this guy? We're not going to throw to this guy. What are we going to do? Here they go again. Looks
Yep,
like they're trying
working
to
outside.
stay away from him.
Well, do you blame him? Can you imagine if he turns on one? It'll go over the pavilion or whatever it is out there. You could see how strong he is. You just could see it. Good grief. Oh, God. Oh, boy.
All kinds of stuff getting tattooed out here.
Flip the chew. Not in time. Macaron gets a free pass to first. I don't know if that's a fifth batter or not. I believe this is the fifth batter. That pitch bounces up there, and a run will score.
Yeah, some of these balls have been taking some crazy hops. As such, lots of extra bases here for Team Pocono.
Robert Fiorino facing Jordan Chu now at PM East School District. That ball's hitting the hole for a base hit to right field. We're going to rave around Macaron, who's going to score. And Fiorino slides into second base. They're just going to let him keep running. Look.
The final.
My guy. I love it. Just keep going.
Yeah, leg
Don't
it
worry
out,
about
man.
it. Keep going. I don't care if it's in the infield. Don't worry about it. All right, we'll go to a break. We'll be back next half inning. See you in a few. And we move now to the bottom half of the inning. New pitcher on the mound is Adam Horvath for Team Pocono. Horvath out of PME School District, class of 24. He's only a sophomore. Carries a 3.8 GPA. Good frame at 6'2", 175. He faces Lucas Mullen of Council Rock North. Swing and a miss. 78-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a heck of a build, especially for
a sophomore.
Jeez.
Check swing foul.
Oh, no.
I mean, he keeps growing or just filling out, getting stronger. He's got some, that's a good breaking pitch. He's got some bite.
Yeah, we've seen him working a lot of the velo his last appearance, so he's kind of doing a little bit of a relieving action. Grab an inning here, grab an inning there. But his breaking stuff was nasty. Oh boy.
Fastball struck him out in the outside corner.
Yeah, pumped it up that time, 82 miles an hour.
Here it is again. Boy, he gets good length, right?
Yeah, he does.
Man, see some more of that, Mr. Horvath. That first pitch is over for a strike call. He faces Brian Curry as he fouls that pitch off. It's now quickly 0-2 to him. Curry out of Council Rock North. Middle infielder, stands at 5'10", 155, and has a 4.3 GPA. The 0-2 pitch is high and tight. It's now 1-2. Here's a 1-2 pitch. Fastball fouled away.
Beautiful confines, beautiful night for baseball.
Horvath winds in the pitch. Oh, breaking ball just missed inside for a ball. Good call by the home plate umpire. Count now even at 2-2. Here's a 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on a filthy breaking ball.
Man, he's got like a 16-mile-an-hour differential between his fastball and his breaking ball on average, and repetitive arm slot. That is an absolute uphill battle for a hitter.
And with 2 outs, that'll bring up number 1, Brian Cavanaugh. Cavanaugh taking a good first hack. He fouls that one straight back. Cavanaugh at Harry S. Truman High School. He's a right-handed pitcher outfielder, stands at 5'11", 140. Class of 23 junior. That's a 3.91 GPA. Here's the 0-1 pitch from Horvath. It's outside for a ball.
I don't know if Horvath has a 2-seamer and a 4-seamer, or if it's just straight fastball with run to it, but I mean, he's actually able to mix up his speeds even with a standard fastball. So I mean, he's got a fastball coming in at 78 miles an hour on occasion. That's actually the same thing as his breaking pitch, the slider that he throws. But then I've seen him run a fastball up to 82.
Good breaking ball there, just a little bit low for a ball. Fastball outside for a ball, so Cavanaugh draws a walk. First pitch to Jared Laff is over for a strike call. Laff out of Central Bucks East, class of 23 junior. Swing and a miss. It's now quickly 0-2 to him. It's 5'9", 145. Primary position is catcher. He also plays third base. And he carries a 3.7 GPA. There goes a runner. Line drive, base hit to right field. Nice piece of hitting by Laff. And they will hold Cavanaugh at third.
Yeah, it was good heads-up execution, man. The hit and run. Again, Mike Guy, always coaching to the umpteenth degree. He called that all day long.
I wish I was young to play for this guy. I would love playing for him.
You'd get tired, man. I can't see you running as much as he likes to run.
I was a little more energetic, and yeah, I was okay back in the day. Now I'm ready for the home.
I think I still want to, just for entertainment value, I want to see you climb up in the top bunk of the BFA hauler.
That's not happening. Runner goes, but that pitch is fouled off. So to return back to first. There's Jordan Chu at the plate. There, runner goes. There's the throw. And they're sending Laff home. Or Cavanaugh goes home, and here's the throw to third. Not in time. This Laff ends up there safely. Captain Chaos, a.k.a. Mike Guy.
Listen, I always kind of chuckle because, there's some people are out there like, it's not an action-packed sport, baseball, this and that. It all depends on who you're playing for, how it's coached, and how well you execute. Because there's a lot of nuances to the game to keep you on your toes, but it's a style. It's like the NFL. There's probably 5 different variations of offenses that are run. Some are more hyped up and up-tempo. Some are just smash in the mouth, line up, and run. You haven't seen it traditionally like that in baseball, but it's out there. And I think really, giving kudos to Mike Guy out there, he manages the game and calls the game a bit different than most. And I think you get to that point too where when you're coaching against them, especially at this level, from the travel standpoint, he's the kind of guy that can kind of get certain teams off of their game plan, off of their game. It puts a perceived amount of pressure on because it's just like, we're just going to keep running until you throw us out. So it's a different philosophy. If there's you see certain coaches that are going to start adapting to that style a little bit more, and then I think it brings out some more of the excitement and a little bit more action and things. That's probably the future of the game, in my opinion, especially these guys that coach it at a younger level. You have to force teams in this game to make plays, and I think more often than not enough guys roll the dice, take the risk. You talk about the analytics that have made their way into the game of football. There's a lot of analytics in baseball to kind of judge talent, but not enough just yet to, I think, help you manage the game in a different capacity.
Very well said there, partner. We'll go to a break. We'll take you out on that note. We'll see you in a few.
One.
All right, Jordan Chu takes the mound again. His partner over here is
Getting a little punchy.
a little shell-shocked, a little jumpy. Yeah, one pitch is outside for a ball by Jordan Chu. He faces number 23, Matthew Williams. It's now 2-1 to Matthew Williams. That 2-1 pitch catches the outside corner for a strike. Foul tip squeeze as Williams goes down. Oh, nice breaking pitch by Jordan Chu. He faces Tyler Greb. That pitch bounces up there. It's now 1-1. Chu winds and a 1-1 pitch. Over first strike call. Chu working ahead of Tyler Greb. So leads off this half inning. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Actually, it's a second out of the inning. As Matthew Williams went down on foul tip squeeze. So with 2 outs, I'll bring up number 4, Joe Weinrich. Oh, and the first pitch to him is a beautiful breaking ball over for a strike call. And balls hit up the middle. It's got eyes. Good range there on. It does get through for a base hit. So Ryan Rich now a 2-out base runner.
Fireworks here at the
Is that what that
Clipper
was?
Magazine Stadium.
Is that what that was?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hope it's just fireworks. That ball's chopped to short. Tiroli fields and throws, and they get him, and that will end this half inning. We'll go to a break. We'll of course, be right back here on BFA Sports. Welcome back here at Clipper Magazine Stadium in beautiful Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Well, you won't be able to tell if it's beautiful because it's dark out now, but it is beautiful, trust me.
It's a crisp night.
On a gorgeous night.
Very crisp.
Crisp. I don't feel very crisp right now, Coach.
Soggy, maybe. I don't know.
Adam Horvath back on the mound for Baseball U Pocono.
Pocono Mountain East product here.
Oh, yeah.
We're joined by the coach of Baseball U Poconos.
Yes. Yes. I was told to come on here and promote my players, and I said,
Let's do it.
Let's do it,
go
Coach.
for it. Young man on the mound is he's a 2024 graduate, so he's only a sophomore in high school, and you can see he's got the build, and the stuff and the mechanics to be a really special pitcher. At Pocono Mountain East High School, he also led off and played a little bit of center field for us. He'll probably be playing center field for us next year as well.
Wow.
He's an excellent player. He's
super athletic.
Yes, yeah. I actually coached his brother as well. His brother was is still playing college baseball in Virginia, at University of Virginia Wise campus.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to say. He's obviously an excellent student. Should I go around the diamond? I don't know.
Yeah, go
Hey,
for it.
you go right ahead.
Okay.
We were gushing over him anyway because he was pitching beautifully.
He's
Yeah,
just
we
got
can see it.
he's very
Projectable.
sophomore in high school at easy 92, or excuse me, not 92, 82. It's pretty darn good. The young man behind the plate, his name is Joel Wyrick. Not a born catcher, I wouldn't say, but you can see he's got the build to do it. He probably projects more as maybe a third baseman, second baseman. But he's gotten a lot of attention from his bat because he can really swing it. He's also a good kicker, apparently. I don't know. But
yeah?
he's,
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, he's a kicker on his high school.
He kicks the baseball
football
around?
team. I wish.
Oh, yeah.
And he's obviously a very good student as well. A young man over at first base. He's an excellent catcher, but I just wanted to get him out because our other catcher came down with the flu this morning, so he had to catch all the first game and half of the second. His name is John Melchiori. John Melchiori actually goes to the same high school that I did, so I got a soft spot for him.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, the little tiny high school in East Stroudsburg, Notre Dame, and I actually taught John when he was in 9th grade. Taught him history.
Small world.
Yeah, tell me about it. John's an excellent student, fantastic kid, and you wouldn't know it. He did not. I don't think he caught almost at all until 2 years ago, and now he's a senior in high school, and he's a fantastic catcher. He's just one of those kids, that wants to get better. Really, really wants to get better. Young man at second base is Rob Farino, getting a lot of attention from schools, as he should. He's a competitor. That's probably the one thing I can say about him, as much as anything, is that he is a competitor. Call him safe. He's off the bag. He barely ever plays first. We got to give him a break on that one.
I think we might have a replay.
Yeah, let's see the
on it.
replay on it.
Yeah, there we go.
But yeah, Rob is. I think he was on the bag. That's all right. He's still on the
He
bag.
might be still on
He's
the
still on
bag.
the bag. Rob Farino I have him playing second right now. He's probably projects more as a corner infielder. But like I said, the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Rob as a competitor, he can see that he's just gritting his teeth.
Oh, he wears it.
And
he does.
When he hits, and he's playing, he wants to be the guy. That's one thing that's tough to teach, is wanting to be up in pressure situations and things like that. A lot of younger kids, because they're kids, they shrink from that kind of responsibility and they don't really want it. Rob wants it. He's a true.
He's a gamer.
Yeah. Shortstop he's going
Lambert,
to be a junior in high school. Jerry Lambert. Jerry is a glove. He's going to give you very good at bats, and he's a nice little line drive hitter. But Jerry's ticket is his glove, because it's hard to find a really genuinely locked down shortstop. He's not. I always tell him, listen, you don't have to make it look pretty, and Jerry doesn't all the time. He's
right.
He just it doesn't look.
Just make the play.
He's not the smoothest and the coolest looking out there, but he just makes every play. That's just who he is, and he's East Stroudsburg South is his high school.
Well, we've called his name quite a bit, I feel like, today. He's been a standout.
He's all over the place. Like I said, he contributes with the bat, but the thing that really is going to be the ticket for him is his glove. He's an excellent glove. Young man over at third, Dylan Sparks, pitched a little bit for us in the first game.
Pitched well.
Yeah.
I like his stuff.
He's a pitcher. A lot of these kids, they have the talent to play two-way, but I think his ticket's probably on the mound. I don't know if you guys want to kill it.
Nah, hey, that happens. Everyone, listen, let
it roll
from a talent. From a talent standpoint. I mean, I always left the eye of the beholder. So if the coach is sitting there telling you, like, "Hey, I see you as a pitcher. Guess what? I'm going to pitch. Tell me I'm going to play left field. Then that's what I'm doing."
College baseball is funny that way.
Yeah, it's funny though how sometimes it's tough at the high school level and at the travel level to get some of the kids to buy in to say, hey, you got to have an open mindset about this. But then the minute that a college coach says, hey, I think you're left field. Oh, yeah, okay, I'm all in.
That's what I've tried to tell these college coaches. I've said, these real good group of college coaches here, and I say, I've had this conversation with this player about, he should be this position. And they say, we agree 100%. I say, can you go tell them that? Maybe they just don't want to hear it from me anymore. I'm not sure. But
how about Tyler Greb? I'll go through him for you. I get it right here.
Okay. Tyler Greb is committed verbally to go to East Stroudsburg University, and he's a dirtball. I think is that is kind of like the derogative, but he wears it with pride. He's a genuinely he's a dirty player. He's always diving and doing all kinds of different things.
5 minutes.
He's a special kid. He's got some genuine quickness to him. I believe, what was it? Prep Baseball Report rated him as being 7th in the state as far as second basemen are concerned.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Yeah, and like I said, he's already committed to go to East Stroudsburg University. He's going to have a career there, and we're all very, very proud of him. He's another Pocono Mountain East player that's been a star really for the last two years or so. And he's going to be a senior this year, and he's going to do well for himself. Who else you got on there?
Julian Lopez?
Julian Lopez. He probably has. He's coming up here, and we're all going to get to watch Julian swing out of his shoes because that's what he always does. Julian does not, he's not a singles hitter, and he knows it. He's probably got the most raw strength on the team.
He looks it.
And we have some big boys on this team, and Julian's probably just in terms of what he can do physically, he's probably the strongest kid on the team. And when he gets a hold of it, it is something to watch. I coach. He's another Pocono Mountain East product that. Watching him take batting practice some days is,
it's a treat.
You know what's in there, and it makes it exciting to coach him. But he can be a little frustrating because when he's thinking about is faraway places when he hits. And, he's not thinking about hitting a nice little line drive over the second baseman. He's a very good student, and I think if he wants to play college baseball, he will absolutely have an opportunity to.
We'll get to see him here right now against Mikey Ambrine.
Yeah, that's what you need to throw him. It's breaking ball. Big boy like that.
Got the book on him.
Yep. Who else you got there? Who have I not talked to yet?
Mason Drozell.
Mason is he's one of the things I always tell coaches about Mason is that he's not your typical tall, lanky kid, because a lot of tall, lanky kids are a little bit uncoordinated. And they have a lot of kind of smoothing out to do with their actions, and Mason is not that. He has the kind of coordination that you would expect from a much smaller kid. What he's going to do over the next couple of years is get bigger. He's very thin, he's very long, and a lot of the game comes very easily to him because he's got very smooth actions. I would say on the radar today he was probably popping maybe 82 at the most.
Yep.
And it's an easy 82. That's one of the things a lot of coaches talk about is it forced? Is it a max effort 82 miles an hour? Or does it just kind of come out his hand and look natural? And it's a nice natural, 80 to 82 miles an hour. And if he gets in the weight room a little bit, that'll pop right up to 85 pretty quick. And he's a big, tall kid. I don't think there's any reason why he shouldn't be a really special pitcher. And because he's so coordinated, he has the talent to be a two-way player. I do believe that. Whether or not a lot of bigger colleges, you have to be you have to be the reincarnation of Shohei Ohtani to be a two-way player,
Right.
because they don't want two mediocre players.
Oh, that's a heck of an effort there.
Great effort there at third base.
That was a nice play. Obviously, colleges don't want two mediocre players. They would like one special player. That was just foul.
Sure was.
It's close. I don't think can they call it back? I don't know. Give him a double for it. I wish. But yeah, Mason Drozell is a kid who will have options as far as colleges are concerned. He also has very good grades. He's a very good kid. That's one good thing about coaching this team is they are really a genuinely good bunch
definition
of
of winning on and off the field.
Sure. He's and that's the first thing. I sat actually every single one of these kids down. I took notes on them. I said the first question from me is going to be probably the first question from most college coaches, and that is, what's your GPA? What do you do in the classroom? Are you going to be a pain for me? Because I've been through a lot of college baseball, and I know that players that are going to be a pain either with behavior or something as silly as that, or with grades. 92 miles an hour is great. But if you're ineligible,
that's right.
It's nothing to me.
Right.
I wasted a roster spot on you. Who else there? Yeah, Mason's great. Jack Smale is one of the faster kids you're probably going to see today. I I think he's he can pitch a little bit. He's from Pleasant Valley High School. I think that he can pitch. I think his ticket is probably in the outfield, in one capacity or another, and at the plate. Because you guys have probably noticed that he's got a nice little compact left-handed swing. Mm-hmm. He's not an undersized. I would say he's slightly undersized, but not trying to be something else. He's not trying to be, a big guy. He's not trying to hit the ball real far. He knows that his job is to get on base and distract the pitcher. And for guys lower in him in the lineup, to drive him in, which is hard to teach sometimes. Some of these, take it from me. I was 5'6", and I loved hitting the ball far, but at a point you just got to realize that it's not in the cards.
Yeah, right?
You got to let Matt Williams hit the ball really far, or let Christian Macaron hit the ball. Because we can go to Christian then next, right?
Yeah, Christian Macaron.
Christian Macaron is also verbally committed to go to East Stroudsburg University. I believe that he, as well as, I should check, but a couple of players on this team, I believe Robert Farino and Christian and maybe one other, I should check, they made a all-tournament team for the 17U, the Perfect Game World Series in Georgia. They went to a tournament.
Wow.
That was their first tournament, and they went down there. This team did a fantastic job down there. Let me check here. Yeah, I know that Christian did, and Christian is, bar not, as much as I hate to say it, because he's, I shouldn't say I hate to say it. He's a funny kid. I like Christian a lot. But he's very confident with himself, and he should be, because honestly, he's probably the best pure hitter to come out of the Pocono area in the last 5-10 years.
Wow.
And you see it today.
Yeah, we saw it today. He went up.
He went opposite field, and he's the type of kid that, you do that, he's not going to try to pull it. He's a type of a left-handed, a big, powerful left-handed hitter like that that's not going to try to pull the ball is very hard to get out. And that's who he is from the left side. And then from the right side, he's actually got more juice, more pop than probably his left-handed swing. His left-handed swing is probably a little bit more geared towards contact. He's a right-handed hitter, or excuse me, he's a right-handed thrower, so his right-handed swing is naturally going to be a little bit stronger. But he is, just in terms of what he's trying to do with his approach, and his hand strength and things like that, things that you can't really teach, and we're really excited. I think that he's gonna play as a freshman quite a bit for East Stroudsburg. I would be shocked if he didn't, because like I said, the hands and the and the type of bat speed that he has and just the natural movements that he has as a hitter are something that you really can't teach.
It could be a double play, and did they turn it? I don't see a call.
They're both looking at each other.
All right,
there we
they
go.
got him. We got replay right here, and here it is.
I think he was on the back. Take it from me, I think he was on the back.
I think so, too. It looked like he held it.
No.
Oh,
he was safe, yeah.
He was safe. Oh, wow.
Fooled me.
All right.
He was safe, yeah.
All right. I think that's going to
About
do
rounds
it
it
for
up.
tonight, actually, Coach.
Excellent.
All right, well, man.
I think we covered.
Appreciate you
it.
stepping in,
Absolutely.
joining us.
Appreciate it.
Well,
I
was getting
believe
bored,
you
so.
covered everybody, actually. I double-checked.
Baseball U
Excellent.
Poconos. Baseball Poconos.
He was
Baseball
off, yeah.
U Poconos.
It's okay.
It's all good. So I love the umpires actually second guessing.
He's coming as we're trying to close it out.
all
Solid
right.
challenge
It's all right.
coming up. But best of luck to Baseball U Poconos for sure. But yeah, that's going to do
Thank
it
you
for
very
this
much.
fine evening. So appreciate it, Coach.
Absolutely. Thank
All right.
you.
See you soon. So Al, 5 games in the book, 2 defensive showcases, 2 offensive showcases, a partridge and a pear tree, and we got 6 more tomorrow.
Is it October?
It is.
Oh, it is. I thought it was.
Feels like
we just went right through September. The rest of September, we're in October now. All right, well, we'll see you tomorrow with 6 more games right here on BFA Sports. We're looking forward to it.
You guys are gluttons
Team
for punishment.
camp. We sure are. We'll be back. Actually, there's a pitcher on the mound. Are we? We're closing out, and I don't think we're supposed to be closing out yet.
Oh, what's going on?
We're playing another half inning. Where's
I don't.
Where's Jimmy Golden?
Oh my!
Maybe it was a full inning.
Jimmy.
I don't know.
Where is he?
Where'd he go?
All right.
I guess we're good.
I guess we got another.
All right.
Well, there's a drop dead time on this, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's about to happen literally, but
we might be there.
but he is going to learn that. A 2023 graduate, so he's only a junior in high school this year, and he's one of the. I think he is the biggest kid that we have on the team, in terms of height and weight. His brother actually. I call him David all the time because his brother's name is David, and I coached his brother in high school. And I just said, day one of practice, I said, I'm going to call you David all the time, right? And he said, yeah. He's a nice kid. But he will get attention from bigger schools, strictly because of his size. But he will also get attention for 82, 83 miles an hour, and he can swing it left-handed too. A big, tall, beefy left-handed bat is usually something that people are looking for. The only question with him certainly hasn't been his grades, has been the consistency. His brother was a very good student as well. It's just as far as the consistency on the mound and at the plate, you saw the first inning that he threw, I think he struck out
dynamite.
3 guys.
Yeah, it was dynamite.
And then the second inning, he got into a little trouble because he wasn't throwing the strikes that he should, which is tough to teach. But I think it will come for him. Like I said, he's been getting attention here today. If you're big, tall, left-handed kid like that is going to get attention one way or another.
Yeah, the way he was barreling up, and you could tell. I mean, there was a bona fide attempt to stay away from him, and he still made him pay.
I think he, literally, I think he almost sent a kid to a hospital today. So
yeah,
yeah. Logan Hines, unfortunately, saw it right off the shin.
Well, Logan Hines, if that was his name, I didn't even notice his name. He was a great pitcher. I was very impressed with him.
Nice job.
He did a great job.
and speaking of which,
There he is at the plate.
Is that him?
Yep. Stayed in the game after all that.
get vertical.
Yeah, big time.
He's a special athlete.
He is. Look at the way he's playing. I'm telling you.
Yeah. He's
We like what we see here.
Yeah. He can write his ticket. Physically, I think he can do pretty much what he wants.
And keep in mind, he's only a sophomore.
He actually...
He's just starting his sophomore year.
Right. I believe he actually, this was back in the winter, he ran the fastest time for the 60-yard dash that they had for kids about his age, so maybe sophomores and juniors in high school. So, special kid. And I tell them all the time, this is the best group of 17 and 18-year-old baseball players in the Pocono area, and it's really been fun to have them all together. It's really been.
Well, it's going to be like deja vu all over again because I think.
Are we done?
There's the tip.
Yeah, there's the tip of the cap.
Tips.
So we're going to
we're
close this one out, and we're definitely
Excellent.
going to be back tomorrow here on BFA Sports for 6 more games starting at 8 a.m., and we're looking forward to it. So we will see you tomorrow. Thanks again, Coach.
Man.
We appreciate it.
Coach.
Thanks.
No problem.
All right.
And we will see you tomorrow.